So Kylie got stung by a bee, and Mason came inside and realized that the bee was on him, and then he ended up cutting it in half, and the bee is still like alive, and it's cut in half.
I did that like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. And it just like keeps filling its head, and like one of his arms, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but one of the arms is like completely like around his head pretty much. Like that is so creepy. And when Kylie got stung by the bee, she completely lost her mind, like somebody chopped her finger off. Oh, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. Here, Kylie, show your finger. Show your finger to the camera. Where is it?
Right here.
Can't really see it very well, but her finger is starting to swell up, and so we gave her like some non-drowsy antihistamine. Then JJ with his little wiener dog. Can you say wiener dog? Say wiener dog. Wiener dog. Woof woof. Woof woof. Look, is that JJ? Puppy and JJ. Woof woof. What does a cow say? What does a frog say?
Rabbit, rabbit.
Ribbit, ribbit. What does a piggy say? What does a pig say? What does a pig say? What does a chicken say?
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark. What does a kitty cat say?
Meow.
Meow. What does JJ say?
Daddy.
Daddy. What does what does the chicken say?
Bark, bark.
Bark, bark. What does a duck say? Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
What's your favorite color?
Car. Blue.
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 Blue. How old are you?
2.
2.
Mom has a crazy face.
2. I already showed.
2. This is
How old is Mallory?
Mallory. How old am I?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
How old is Kylie?
Kylie.
5.
JJ, what's your favorite color? Color. What is it? Blue. Your favorite color is blue. What is it?
What is it?
Mom, look. Show me. So this used to be my mom's, and then it used to be mine. And now it's JJ's favorite. No.
What? He's
Hi,
had
JJ.
it all day long.
Literally, he took his nap with it.
Oh.
He was like this. Mom?
Yeah, I'm Mom.
He was like this.
What's on my face?
Face.
What's on my face?
Here's Puppy.
JJ. Oh, popsicle all over me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm back. I had to get out of the other room because I just feel so weird recording when other people are in the room. And we have Mason's brother staying here for a while. We had taken temporary custody of him a while back, and we gave him back to his mom and dad, and then now we kind of might have to do that again, but maybe not, I don't know. But once in a while we take him for a couple weeks at a time, just so he can get away for a little bit. Anyway, so ever since that, sorry, I look so crappy right now, but so ever since me and Mason met each other and got together and everything, we've always had the same arguments and fights and frustrations and everything, and I've always really just felt like I'm constantly nagging on him, and I've always felt like I'm just really harsh on him. I don't know, but well, so how I told you in I think it was my last video, how the doctor he got fired, and then we got cut off insurance, cut from our doctor, blah blah blah. Well, and he was on Adderall. Well, he was diagnosed with ADD, ADHD, and given Adderall. Well, this last like month or so, like he's just been really getting on my nerves with like procrastination and forgetting everything and saying he'll do this and not do it and blah blah blah, and I've just been getting really mad and frustrated and so angry about it because it's making us fall behind on housework and making us fall behind on a lot of things, and then we're also late to everything we go to because of it. So I get really frustrated and kind of get mean and ornery, and so I've really felt like a big bee. And so I didn't really know the symptoms of ADD or ADHD or whatever. I just knew that he was diagnosed with it, and yeah, so I had Googled, why does my husband not finish tasks or follow through with things or something like that. And it brought up dealing with ADD, spouse, and so I started like reading all the forums, and these women like are dealing with like the exact same thing as I am every day. And like it just really makes sense that why it's happening. I've always known like that he's always had good intentions and that he wants to do what he says, and that it gets to him really bad and everything, but like I didn't really realize that like this is something that he cannot control. Well, after time, over time, if you know how to cope with it and know what to do, you can deal with it. But when you don't know what's wrong with you, because he didn't know either, he didn't know that these were symptoms of ADD or ADHD or whatever. He just knew that there was something stopping him from doing what he said he was going to do, and he knew that he couldn't ever finish tasks and this and that. But so now like we know what's going on, so it's a little bit like easier to deal with, but not, it's still so frustrating and hard to deal with. And like we're trying to find coping strategies and ways to deal with it and get over it, not over it, but like get through the day with it and not let it affect our relationship and our family and his work and his life, so if anybody has like any suggestions or coping strategies or anything else, but you guys should please leave a comment down below and let us know, like, if anybody out there is like has a spouse that has ADD or ADHD, or if yourself has ADHD. I said that wrong, but if you have ADHD or ADD, just let us know, and let us know if you have coping skills to get through it, or what you do, or if you don't have coping skills. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.